To divide that, what you need to do is to change that decimal to fraction. That becomes 24 over 100. 1, 2, that is why I'm having 2 zeros. Divided by 3. Now the next thing for me to do is to change this division to multiplication and flip the next number. So that becomes 24 over 100 times 1 over 3. Now I can see that 24 can divide 3. So 24 divided by 3 is what? 8. So I now have 8 over 100. And what is that? I can simply drop my decimal points, which is here, 2 places because of these 2 zeros. So I'm going to have 1, 2. This is my new decimal point. So this is a 0. And of course, that's a 0 point. So it becomes 0.08. And that is my answer. Now, if I'm not comfortable with the first method, I can choose a second method because the denominator is a whole number. So it's easy for me to just go ahead and use this method. So 0 divided by 3 is, I can't do it, so I write a 0. 0 times 3 is 0. I subtract. Please, if you don't know how to use this long division method, go and watch our video on how to change fractions to decimal. So now we have a 0, and then the next step is to subtract, and then the next step is to compare. It is smaller than 3, and then we bring down the next number, 2. 2 goes into 3, cannot, the answer is 0. Remember, this is a decimal point, so this decimal point must be respected so that every other place value can be respected. So it's 0. 0 times 3 is 0. We subtract, we have 2. Now we compare, is smaller than 3. We go to the next step, which is bring down. We bring down 4. This is 24. 24 divided by 3 is 8. So we have 8. 8 times 3 is 24. We subtract, and that is a 0. And then we've gotten to the end. Since there is nothing to bring down, notice the answer is still the same. Now again, this second method can be used because the denominator is a whole number. If it is not a whole number, do everything you can to change it to a whole number before you can use this method. Let's see that in our next example. If I have that, all I need to do is to change it to this form. Use this as my division sign. I'm going to show you why I'm choosing that, so that I can simply change it to multiplication. Okay, but first let's deal with this by changing them both to fractions. I've dropped this decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4 places, so I must have a 1 and 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3. To make it 3, 1, 2, 3, it must be 1, 2, 3 zeros. Now the next thing is to change this division sign to multiplication sign. 615 over 10,000. This is times now. This must be flipped. Notice that this can cancel this and this can cancel this. I hope you know how to divide. This means this over 3 times 1,000 over 10,000. I hope we are familiar with that. This can simply cancel and this can simply cancel. So this cancels this. 3 into 6 is what? 2 times 3 into 1. You can't do it. Write a 0. You add the 1 to 5, 15. 3 into 15 is 5. Or I can use long division. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract 0. Bring down 1. 1 divided by 3, you can't do it. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract 1. Bring down 5. You have 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So you see the answer remains the same, 205. Now These zeros and these zeros can cancel either here or here. Remember, this was just the same thing as this. So let's still stick to this point. So 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. So we are left with a denominator of 10. So we have 205 divided by 10. Now to change this back to a decimal, we have to move this decimal point one place because of the 10. So that becomes 20.5.